December 17th, mark your calendar lads, as we'll about to see the glorified version of Ivara, in Jellyfish Prime. But squad leader, what should I do right after I get Ivara Prime? Should I go idle and hunting? Or, should I go for some interception mission? Or better yet, should I go for a very long endurance runs? The answer depends really on your personal preference. Ivara can fill in many roles in the game, but if there's one thing I would recommend you doing with Ivara Prime, that is trying this insane synergy. Remember my ultimate huntress build for Ivara? If you haven't, then let me remind you about how amazing this synergy is. It's a synergy between Ivara and the Redeemer Prime. The idea is, you use Ivara's empowered quiver to give out some bonus critical damage to your red crit Redeemer Prime. But squad leader, Redeemer Prime is not the same right now. You'll need a Riven to red crit. Better yet, you need that Riven to kill higher level enemies. That's where you're wrong lads. Redeemer Prime doesn't need any luxurious Riven to kill high level enemies, as you can see in the background. What it needs is just the proper build, and honestly, the synergy between Ivara and Redeemer Prime have now become overpowered, since the melee weapon can now easily be built for both critical and status chance. How? With the help of these mods. What the hell, squad leader? Why is True Punishment here? That mod is trash. It was before honestly, but now, it's one of the best in slot for Redeemer Prime. The 100% combo count chance allows every shot of the Redeemer Prime gain combo fast. In fact, 12 shots will max out the combo counter, allowing both Weeping Wounds and Blood Rush to reach their maximum potential. With this build, you will be granted 100% status chance by Weeping Wounds, and you can deal some red crit numbers at 12 times combo multiplier, if you have Blood Rush, and 3 Gladiator mods in your Sentinel weapon. Condition Overload is still very excellent for Redeemer Prime, and will give you more bonus damage compared to Primed Pressure Point with this mod setup. The only thing that changed drastically is that, instead of an all-gas build, we now must pick the right element for a certain faction. In most cases, I go for corrosive, since I usually go up against armored units in either cover missions or long survival runs in the void. Focus Energy and Amalgam Organ Shatter are just personal preference. I just have both mods because I often use Redeemer Prime's heavy attack, especially on those heavy units like Bombard and Heavy Gunners. This mod, plus Zenuric Cinemite, allows me to use a heavy, and only consume 1 combo multiplier on my combo counter. While Amalgam Organ Shatter is obviously for faster wind-up speed, and more critical damage. Lastly, Berserker is a personal preference, and if you want to red crit all day, without needing the help of Gladiator mods, then you can equip Sacrificial Steel on this slot. But remember, you must have an attack speed boost, in the form of Arcane Strike, or any Warframe abilities, as Redeemer Prime is kind of slow when it comes to shooting down enemies. Now that we are done with the Redeemer Prime build, let's proceed on how to gain more damage from it with Ivara. Building Ivara for this synergy is pretty simple. You just pack her with lots of power, strength, duration and efficiency. Plus, don't forget the empowered quiver augment, as this mod will give our -Y the ability to buff our critical damage. Not to mention that it also gives some bonus effect to the other arrows on her first ability. With this build, you will gain 2.69 times critical damage multiplier when you are on your -Y. Now that's critical damage boost is pretty significant, since we can now crit a lot with our Redeemer Prime. If you can manage to keep Ivara's energy up all the time, then you will be doing a lot of long endurance runs with this synergy. However, don't ever think that this is the only thing that Ivara can do. Once Ivara Prime is out, I will be doing more builds for her that you will have tons of fun playing with. I'm looking forward to her Artemis Bow Prime, and I can't wait to experiment some builds for it. Let me know in the comments box below if you also are hyped with Ivara Prime, and if you got some crazy ideas on how to have fun with her, then share it to the community. So that's it. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe before leaving. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.